Welcome to our channel. Today, we're exploring the real reasons many Canadians are in debt. Are taxes, wages, and inflation the culprits? Let's uncover the truth. Opinions expressed here are solely those of the creator, but the facts speak volumes. Let's start with the minimum wage, introduced in Canada in 1918. It aimed to safeguard non-union workers, decrease low-paying jobs, eradicate poverty, and encourage employment. But what's the situation over a century later? Join us to find out. Let's face the facts. In Ontario, the minimum wage is increasing to $17 per hour. But after federal and provincial taxes, employment insurance, EI, Canada Pension Plan, CPP, and any deductions for benefits from the company, that's reduced to just over $14 per hour. So, a Canadian living in Ontario, working 40 hours a week at minimum wage, ends up with a net income of $565. Now, to be fair, lower-income individuals often receive tax refunds and are entitled to rebates like the HST and climate rebate over a year. Let's estimate that at $2,000, adding about $40 per week, which brings the net income up to $605 per week, or $26.21 per month. So when we add it all up, the total comes to $29.23, which exceeds the income received by $302. But what about other essential needs? Things like clothes, prescriptions, home internet, or cable? And what about long-term goals like saving to buy a home, a car, or start a family? These are all important considerations that many Canadians today do not feel they can ever achieve. Hence, part of the reasons so many people are experiencing serious mental illnesses like anxiety and depression. For those earning more than minimum wage, life isn't necessarily easier. Statistics show that the average yearly earnings for a single person in Canada is $52,000, which translates to about $30 per month after deductions. This means they can afford some extras like clothes, prescriptions, and internet over the year. However, big-ticket items like buying a home, affording a car, or starting a family still feel out of reach. Even if two people are working, saving up for a home deposit or covering the costs of raising children can be scary. What seems more accessible, though, is credit. Many Canadians turn to credit to make up for their income shortfalls. It's almost as if Canadians are pieces in a chess game, with little value but essential for keeping the economy running. The rich get richer, while those just trying to get by keep the economy afloat, living on credit. The big question is, who's to blame for the tough times most Canadians are facing? Is it the government, with its high taxes and inflation? Some might even point fingers at environmental issues, or the influx of people into the country without enough resources to support them. Whatever the reason, the average Canadian is drowning in debt, and many are forced into insolvency programs just to get by. It's a far cry from 1918, when the minimum wage was introduced with hopes of eliminating low-paying jobs, reducing poverty, and motivating people to work. Instead, it seems to be fueling desperation, leading to increased crime and people resorting to government support, like disability benefits, while working side hustles under the table. But don't lose hope! Things will change, and one day, Canadians will thrive again. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more informative content.